better one. Again, you can see he ate it. Exact same spot, had 4 bites here on this exact same bait. 4 bites. Caught 2 of the 4 fish. This one's going in the cooler. Shit, well, maybe. Alright, there's one right there. Let's see if he's home. Got 2 right here. Pop them up. Grab the tube. Pull. Oh, there he is. Damn. Got him. He came out of his tube, obviously. They do have a little beak. They can bite you with, pinch you. It's more of a pinch, not really a bite. It doesn't hurt, just feels like a pinch. That's a tube worm. There's one. There's another one. There's another one. Right there. See that? That one there. That's the tube. And he's there. See his head poking out? That's what you want. Throw them in the bucket for later. This one's here too. See his head poking out? See him? So here's another tube worm. See, he's got little shells here. You take your shovel and just push it down side and break the dirt up. Well, sand, and grab this and pull it out after you use a shovel. That's one. That's one here. There's another one here. Once you see 1 or 2, you get an eye for. There's another one there. See the shells? There's another one there. See some shells? There's another one here. See the shells? There's another one right there. See the shells? Another one there. Another one there. Sometimes they'll put live, like teeny tiny snails on their tubes. They're poking out of sand. There's another one here. I don't know, probably got 2 dozen so far. You can see the head of that one in there. This one here. See him poking out? Got that one, obviously, that's one. And then this one here, I'm not sure about. I'll pinch the bottom all the way to the top, see if I can't get him to poke out. And if not, then I'll tear it in half and see if he's home. This one's here. Got him. Got him. Alright, so we're trying to catch sheepshead. I tried night crawlers, Canadian crawlers. They did not work at all. I don't want to get that smell of night crawlers on anything else I got here. So I got these tube worms. The only thing I caught with the crawlers was a 3 baby grouper, okay? And I know there was sheepshead there because we could see them, and my 2 buddies were catching sheepshead in the same spot I was fishing. So the sheepshead were there and they were biting. They would not touch the night crawlers at all. I'm trying to get this tube worm out for you. The tube worms though, the sheepshead loved. They were pounding them. The problem is everything else loved the tube worm. No, come on, guy, get out of here. Try it backwards. There we go. Everything ate the tube worms. Freaking little snapper, little sheepshead, pinfish, everything wanted to eat it. So the odds of getting a big sheepshead to eat the bait first were slim, but they worked compared to the night crawlers. Now this this looks like a night crawler. I don't know why the sheepshead wouldn't eat the night crawlers. There we go. Look at this guy. He looks just like a night crawler, doesn't he? He falls apart. He's softer than a night crawler. That's why I was hoping the night crawlers would work so much better, because they're tougher. So my idea is, I got these spawn sacks. Or they're not spawn sacks. They call them spawn netting or something. They use them to tie up, I don't know if you can see that, salmon eggs. For salmon fishing, trout fishing. And then you use magic thread to tie them up. We're gonna put this tube worm inside there and tie it up and see if we can't get a sheepshead to eat it, because it'll be a lot better of a bait, a lot tougher of a bait, instead of, come here, this tube worm just falling apart or coming off the hook once something little pecks at it. These tube worms do have a little bit of a mouth on them. It's just a little pinch. It doesn't hurt if he gets you. It just surprises you more than anything. Come on, get in there. And then I tried oysters, or I tried salted oysters. I salted them to make them tougher so they'd stay on the hook. The sheepshead didn't want those either. Now it's middle of March, so the sheepshead are coming back in from offshore from spawning. They're all over Boca Grande Pass, Gasparilla Pass, the Phosphate, docks, the Trussels. It's kind of big, but we're gonna try it. So maybe when the sheepshead are up in the canals later on during the summer, maybe they'll eat night crawlers then, I'm not sure. But for right now, they are not. Kind of a big bait. Try it. Get your magic thread. Wrap this guy up. 3, 4, 5, 6. Wrap him up the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Hopefully that'll tear up the sheepshead. We're gonna try. Cut the extra off here. I've never really used these. I did try these the other day with the oysters, but they wouldn't bite those. That should do it. We're gonna try that. I'm gonna make up a few more and we'll go fish out. Oh, let's do it the other way. They seem to like to come out better backwards. Oh. Come on, Mr. Tube Worm. So I looked online. I couldn't find anything about tube worms. The only thing I knew about them was about 12 years ago. A guy explained to me, well, I saw a guy actually on the flats digging them up, and I asked a buddy about it, and my buddy was telling me that he was digging up tube worms for sheepshead fishing. And that's been freaking 12 years ago. Then the other day, it was really low tide. I was thinking about sheepshead, and I remembered my buddy telling about these, so I went out and got some and tried them. It's only part of the tube worm there, and he's a fat part. The head seems to be the toughest part. The first like 2 or 3 inches tougher out of the whole tube worm. Come on, guy, get in there. Putting up a fight. He's winning. There we go. To me, that looks like it's gonna work. So my theory is the night crawlers smell different, obviously, than a tube worm, and that's why the sheepshead won't eat them, because the tube worm and the night crawler look identical to me, but I'm sure they taste and smell very, very different to a sheepshead. Oh, wrong way. Here we go. I don't want to get my salted oysters on my tube worms. Those are my oysters. They're definitely a lot tougher, but Sheepshead didn't want to eat them. I know they're eating a lot of crabs because the few sheepshead we did catch, we threw in the live well and they were throwing up crab parts. Get our tube worm sack. That's it. Oh, we still got cheese. Boopy. Boopy, boopy, boopy. That's 3 bites, and my bait's still good. Before it was 1 bite and the bait would be gone. He's gone. On the tube worm with that sack holding it together, that was 4 bites counting the fish I just caught. That's freaking awesome, and the bait's still good. Before, we'd get 1 nibble and the tube worm would be gone off the hook. That's awesome! There he goes, he's got it. Got it, got him, got him, got him, got him, got him, got him, got him. Outside of the mouth there, but he was trying to eat it. You could probably still reuse that. Oh, oh, oh. There we go, there we go. This one got him on the inside. Heck yeah! Got him, 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 got him! Engulfed that one. He engulfed it. It's in there. Barely see it. That. Yeah. Smaller one. Smaller bag. There he is. There he is. Tube worm and the salmon egg. Obviously, we're gonna let this one go. He's a little small. Give me my hook back, buddy. Small one, but you can see that he ate it. We're gonna throw him back. This was obviously an accident on the ladyfish's part. Little one ate it. He munched it down. He wanted it. Look, another one hammered it, trying to eat it. Yikes. Another one, even bigger. There. That. Someone got him with the spear gun at one point, maybe. Chomped it. He's probably 12, but we'll hold out for a bigger one. Another small one. I see the big ones down there, but the small ones are the ones to take the bait first. Alright, we'll keep this one. That's a good one. Got him. Got something going on there. Heck yeah! All these have been on a hand line. That's another good one. Heck yeah! From the inside of the mouth out. Alright, that's a wrap. We got our 8 sheepshead for the day. We did it with a hand line using a sliding bobber, fishing anywhere from 2 to 6 foot deep. We did try using our tube worms on the bottom, but we got a lot of pinfish, lane snapper, and smaller stuff like that chewing up our bait. We were using Atlas spawn net, and we were bagging up tube worms in it and tying it up with, I think it's called magic thread. It's about marble sized pieces, and seemed to work pretty good. With the hand line, it's harder to jerk to set the hook, like if you're using crabs or past crabs, fiddler crabs, sand fleas. With the tube worm, as you saw from the video, they were actually putting it, trying to eat it, the hook and all, and they could hook them up better with the hand line. Alright, we'll see you all in the next adventure. So it's the next day. I salted up some tube worms. We're going to go try them for sheepshead. I'm using non-iodized salt, natural sea salt. The oysters I salted, they wouldn't touch for some reason. So I'm going to go try the tube worms, and if they eat the tube worms, I'm going to assume it's not the salt, that it's the oysters they don't like, which seems really bizarre to me. That's why a sheepshead wouldn't like an oyster, but we're going to go give these a try, see what happens. They don't want any part of that. They don't want any part of this, even though it looks better than that Atlas salmon netting. I've seen them swim up to it and then they'll swim away. They don't want to touch it. They won't even nibble on it. That salt must make it smell something bad to them.